السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the messenger of Allah said, رحم الله رجلا قام من الليل فصلى. May Allah have mercy on a man who stayed up at night and prayed. وأيقظ امرأته, and he woke up his wife. فإن أبت نضح في وجهها الماء, and if she refused to wake up with him, he sprinkled some water on her face. رحم الله امرأة قامت من الليل. May Allah have mercy on a woman who stayed up at night and prayed the tahajjud, the qiyam prayer. فصلت وأيقظت زوجها, and she prayed and she woke up her husband. فإن أبى نضحت في وجهه الماء, and if he refused to wake up, she sprinkled some water on his face. رواه Dawud بإسناد صحيح. This is an authentic hadith narrated in the Sunan of Abu Dawud. So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's encouraging people not only to perform tahajjud and qiyam prayer, but he's also encouraging you to encourage your spouse. Encourage them in a way that is going to help wake them up. Now there's a right way to take this hadith and a wrong way to take this hadith. The wrong way is tomorrow morning, you take a bottle of water and you pour it on your spouse. You say, the sheikh said, this is a hadith, authentic hadith. And then she's going to come to me or he's going to come to me and be like, what? So this is not the way. If we've seen hadith before, we've seen that sometimes the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't wake up Aisha. And she was sleeping and he was performing his qiyam. But what this is indicating is that there should try to be a connection between husband and wife, where one of the most important connections is to try to do some ibadah together. Do something that brings you both closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And subhanAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also have mercy on Sheikh Muhammad Sharif. He's the founder of Al-Maghrib Institute. And I remember, about 20 years ago, here in Irvine, some of the brothers were distributing his CDs. He made a CD set called A Gift to the Husband and the Gift to the Bride. And every time you go to a wedding, you give them a gift. Usually it's become no box gifts now, everything you give money only. But he made one of these things, the CD set. Anyone remember this? Some of you may know this set. So he had one CD for the husband of how you do to your wife, and the CD for the wife. I'm dating myself. Some of you don't even know what CD-ROMs are. But one was for the wife, what she can do for the husband. And the first thing he began with on both sets is this hadith. And what a beautiful way. He said, try to pick something that you can do together that's going to bring you closer to Allah. And qiyam is one of those things. Reading a hadith every single day at home is one of those things. Reading a verse of the Quran or reading Quran together or reviewing some surahs is one of those things. So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was saying exactly the same thing when it comes to qiyam. And what he means by, meaning that you get their approval first, you get their permit, you get their, as we say today, you get their consent, right? And if they're consenting that, wake me up tomorrow. And if I'm not, you're shaking me a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of water on me. It's a beautiful way. What you don't do is you say, consent or no consent, the hadith is here, pour a bottle of water on you or something like that. Make sure the person is interested in doing that. But this is a beautiful thing and it brings people together. And this is what they call accountability. In self-help, in the self-help field, one of the most important things, they say having an accountability partner is extremely important. When it comes to working out, when it comes to recovering from addictions, even when it comes to memorizing Quran. We've seen many people here that say, I want to start memorizing Quran. And one of the brothers here can attest. We send them to a group and they cannot keep it up. As soon as they have an accountability partner to do it with, the whole situation changes. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to help one another. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen all of the marriages in our community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the people who understand the hadith the correct way and apply it and implement it the correct way. Ameen wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum.